Reducing Fall Risk by Improving Environmental Hazards by Bailey Chabai. This is Audrey. She's an older adult, age 72, who remains active in her community, consistently engages in physical activity, and maintains strong relationships with her friends and family. But due to her age, she is at high risk of falling. In Canada, falls are the most common cause of injury for older adults. Approximately 1 out of 3 will experience at least one fall each year. Falls are also the leading cause of injury-related hospitalization. This is Audrey's husband, Tom. Last year, Tom experienced a fall which caused him to break his hip. He now requires a cane to help him walk around and move. Requiring an assistive device is a very small consequence of falling. There are many negatives associated with falling. Some examples include, but are not limited to, hospitalization, reduced quality of life, chronic pain, injury such as a fractured hip or broken wrist, traumatic brain injuries, decreased participation in social or physical activities, and last but not least, mortality. The good news is, falling is not a normal part of the aging process. Therefore, it's very important to understand potential risk factors. These risk factors can be categorized into 2 groups, intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic factors are also known as age-related physiological changes. These can include changes in cognition, vision, reaction time, balance, and strength. Extrinsic factors are also known as environmental hazards. The environment is a modifiable risk factor, and with proper fall prevention education activities, Audrey and Tom can reduce their chances of future falls. Tom and Audrey's first step should be to identify relevant risk factors within their home. Home hazard assessments and checklists have been shown to be effective in identifying these relevant risk factors. This is important because research has shown that most falls among older adults occur inside their homes. Tom and Audrey should also try to identify which rooms are problematic in their home. Commonly, these rooms are hallways, bathrooms, kitchens, bedrooms, and living rooms. Research has shown that 3 areas that pose the biggest threats are: number 1, outside steps to an entrance, number 2, inside stairs to a second floor, and number 3, unsafe bathrooms. These areas can be fixed or modified by adding ramps, railings, or installing grab bars. Other important hazards to look out for are loose rugs or flooring, electrical cords, changes in floor surface, obstructed hallways, room clutter, inappropriate chair or cabinet heights, lack of stair railings, lack of grab bars, slippery surfaces, and unstable furniture. Pets are a very common tripping hazard that most people do not think of. As you have seen throughout this video, Tom and Audrey have a cat named Henry, who regularly plays between their feet and knocks his toys in the middle of the floor. Henry is a huge tripping hazard that they need to look out for. In addition to looking for hazards within the home, it is important for Audrey and Tom to recognize urban design faults. They should make sure that snow and ice is removed from their driveway and sidewalk, and try to look out for any other potential wet or slippery surface. When walking around, they should be paying attention to curbs, uneven surfaces, and narrow pathways. Tom and Audrey are also recommended to park close to the entrance of buildings to reduce the need to walk through busy parking lots. Lastly, when they go for walks or go to a nearby park, they should make sure that there are benches, shelters, and bathrooms in close proximity. Falling and tripping happens to everyone, and it is impossible to completely eliminate the threat of a potential fall. But by following these suggestions and knowing what to look out for, Tom and Audrey will be able to significantly reduce the potential of future falls.